Hello guys! NIO NT 3.0 unveils 900 volts batteries, replacing older packs, leading to compatibility issues and reduced swap station convenience. So guys, there's an amazing rumor going around that changes everything. I'm not joking. As everyone knows, at NIO Day, the NT 3.0 car, the ET9, will be launched with a very unique battery pack, a 120 kWh battery pack, which is 900 volts, while the current NIO batteries are 400 volts. Some of you have complained that NIO battery packs seem outdated compared to the ONVO battery pack, which is 900 volts. NIO 400 volt battery packs do seem outdated. So what NIO is doing is that with the NT 3.0 cars, they will not make the 900 volt batteries compatible with the current NIO cars. This means that the current NIO cars cannot swap batteries with NT 3.0 batteries, and NT 3.0 cars cannot swap batteries with the current ones. Essentially, the old NIO battery packs will be phased out. NIO already has all these swap stations, but with the launch of NT 3.0 cars, you'll have these swap stations, but the NT 3.0 batteries won't be swappable at these stations until NIO updates them to be compatible with the 900 volt batteries. This means that we'll face the same problem we have with the current 150 kWh battery pack, and the convenience won't be as high. When the ET9 launches and NT 3.0 cars are delivered, you won't have as much convenience. It will take time and, most importantly, money to update all swap stations to accommodate these battery packs. So, in 2025, when NT 3.0 cars are on the road, like the ET9 or another NT 3.0 car that NIO will launch, you might find yourself in a situation where your charge is running low, and you see a NIO battery swap station on the map. You'll head towards it happily to swap your battery. But when you get there, you might realize that you have a 120 kWh 900 volt battery, and unfortunately, all the batteries at the swap station are fully charged. This includes some 75 kWh standard range, 400 volt NT 1.0 and NT 2.0 first generation batteries. Then there are 100 kWh long range first generation batteries, and then you have ONVO batteries. You have a 60 kWh ONVO battery and also an 80 kWh ONVO battery. So, there are many fully charged batteries at the swap station, but my battery configuration is not available. It doesn't include the NT 3.0 battery configuration. This is the same issue with the 150 kWh battery pack. Right now, there aren't many of these batteries at the swap stations, which reduces the convenience factor. You get an extended range, which is great. If you're going to the mountains or a remote area like a desert where charging stations are scarce, it's better to go with the 150 kWh battery pack. But if you think that you will reach from point A to point B faster with the 150 kWh battery pack, you are mistaken, because other battery packs are more available at swap stations. So, when you're driving with the 150 kWh battery pack and need to charge on the way, it will take a lot of time. This is an issue that may come up after the launch of the NT 3.0 car, as it will not be compatible with swap stations if these battery packs are not available at the stations, thus eliminating the convenience factor. Yes, NIO has finally introduced a super fast charger, which is great. But it's also important to remember that first and second generation NIO cars are still on the roads, so these battery packs must be available at every swap station. And then you have ONVO as well, so ONVO battery packs should also be present at these swap stations. Therefore, you may face the issue of not having enough available batteries for your configuration. And don't forget that if NIO NT 3.0 batteries and ONVO batteries are added to these swap stations, it might make things more difficult for earlier generation NIO owners. If there are more NT 3.0 or ONVO batteries at the swap stations, there will be less space for your battery configuration. What will happen then? It might mean that earlier and second generation NIO owners will have to wait longer at the swap station for their battery configuration because fewer batteries will be available there. NIO can't simply replace existing batteries with NT 3.0 batteries because this would eliminate the convenience factor. So what is NIO's ultimate solution? To build as many swap stations as possible, both on their own and in collaboration with energy companies. These swap stations are being created for energy storage, grid stabilization, and energy trading, but they also expand NIO network. If there are 2 swap stations at one location, one compatible with Onvo and first-generation NIO cars, and the other for NT 3.0 cars and perhaps some other batteries, this issue might be resolved. However, this means there will also be a massive cash expenditure. It is also important to remember that the Firefly sub-brand will need its own dedicated swap station because it is a small car and won't fit on the standard platform. If the bay opens from underneath, the small size of the car means it won't be able to stand on the platform. This also means that a lot of infrastructure deployment will be necessary in the future. However, the good news is that this will become the ultimate mode when they have 100K swap stations, as NIO CEO mentioned. If you have 100K swap stations, the issue I'm discussing won't be a problem. There will be swap stations everywhere, and even if you don't have the battery pack or configuration at one station, there will be another station a few blocks away. This will solve everything. So, mass infrastructure is necessary, but it also means that in the future, NIO will achieve total domination in the swap game. Ultimate convenience will be provided, but you need a lot of swap stations. For example, rising auto swap stations don't get any action because their numbers are very low. No one goes there to swap batteries because it's so inconvenient. Who would drive for an hour to swap a battery and then drive another hour back? It's strange, right? The same logic applies here. They need to build 100K swap stations. According to the CEO, that's their target. There will be swap stations everywhere, and this problem will be solved. But going forward, starting next year in 2025, you will see this issue, and the NT 3.0 cars will have new batteries, but they won't be available at every station. It's important to keep this in mind. NIO NT 3.0 cars will launch with 900-volt batteries incompatible with current models and swap stations, leading to reduced convenience. Massive infrastructure expansion is needed to resolve this, aiming for 100K swap stations by 2025 to ensure seamless battery swapping. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more stock predictions and market insights. Remember to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy investing, and see you in the next video.